Okay, and I think that God made me go through all of that, plus my messed up childhood, plus all the years I went through as a teenager, in order to have the success and the good life that I have now. So I'm very blessed. Yes, and I'm true testimony that yes. So it really is. So I'm blessed.
You know,
you are. Thank you so much. Huh?
My take on what happened on the show. There was, even though it's something that bad happened to you, it was actually good in a kind of way, because the fans that were watching, that taught them a lesson. Who you associate with at the club, if you don't leave when they're trying to act a fool or something, you might be going to jail, even if you don't do nothing.
And then it goes back to peer pressure again. Nobody begged to go to jail with me. Everybody that was all up in it stood by and watched. So everybody listening out there, when your knucklehead friend tells you to do something, you see what I'm saying? I'm living proof. Go back to that page.
The person that got you out was the person we least expected. Wasn't it?
Exactly. Well, the person who came to support me was the person I least expected, which is how life works anyway.
Was it Cordelia?
Cordelia, yes.
I would have never expected her.
I know.
I know.
Was that crazy?
I was talking to the TV that I remember the episode.
I know. A lot of people. I got letters from people. I got letters from people in jail, like to my, to my management and stuff like that, telling me how hurt they were and and stuff like that. It was a big deal. It was a really big deal. But you know what? I'm happy. It was a lesson. It was a lesson for me. I'm kind of happy it happened. I tell you, every time I lift my hand to somebody, I'm like, well, do I want to go back for 4 days? Nah, forget it. I'm like, you ain't worth it, girl.
So what did
go ahead.
happening? Did they dismiss the charges or
everything got dropped? I never even saw the judge, girl. Everything got dropped. I was like, all this mess for so long. Because it was a holiday.
It was a holiday.
So everything got held over. And LA,
no judges are going to side out on holidays.
LA is not the place for black people to get arrested. I have said it, and it will start trauma, and I don't care. It is not the place for black people to get arrested. Oh, as a matter of fact, it's not the place for anybody to get arrested in Los Angeles and California. The police commissioner sucks, and he needs to be fired. They're shooting people over bus there. Where they do that at? Like, seriously. Like, oh.
Wow. Oh, yeah, isn't that where they shot that dude over that bus thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, my God, and they killed him.
Well, San Diego.
The funny thing is, the sad thing is that dude was still alive after they shot him. What took the ambulance so long to get there?
I don't know. I have no idea. I know it was crazy.
I watched the whole thing. The guy was still moving. He was still picking up his hand.
I'm very sensitive, and things like that get to me, and I would never forget it. But my fiance was watching it so pissed off, and I couldn't help but peek over.
It made me angry.
What got me emotional was the people surrounded there, like the people that was there. They were like, they didn't care that the cops had guns. They were just like screaming at them. And that's what got me emotional. I couldn't even watch anymore.
People, they were going off. Like,
I know. They were going off.
And they was arresting people protesting.
Yes, and it was so great to see all kinds of people from different races come out to support that. That's beautiful. That was beautiful. Yeah.
And not only that, but you're only supposed to use your weapon when you feel intimidated or you feel like your life is at stake. The dude is running for
They always feel like their life is at stake. And listen, I was at L.A. on standing on the club. I think that the name of the club was the Alley or the Abbey, something like that. And cousin was online with me. She's witness. Okay, this is when I was filming Celebrity Fit Club, and I wanted to go out and dance and party. Okay, all the clubs are closed. We was at this after-hours spot. You already know. Techno music all day, house music all day, but we didn't care. Girls, do you know there was a fight in the parking lot? Okay? The police started running out their cars for a fight in the parking lot between two wimpy guys with guns drawn.
Oh, my God.
They were running up the block with the guns drawn. And then I was caught in a shootout on Halloween. I said, I ain't messing with Halloween. I'm done. Bye. That's it.
They ain't playing over there. The police over there is not playing. They're
not playing. I think they be beating their ass if they don't bring nobody in. I think they beat their ass if they don't shoot nobody.
Police have a quota. They need to bring in X amount of people who are going to get tickets, who are going to not have seatbelts. That's just how that's
yeah, I think LA have a quota about how much people they shoot. I'm like, I think they tell them, if you don't shoot this many people within this month, you're fired. I think they tell them that. I swear.
They are competing. How many people can they shoot? And those are people.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. That's crazy.
Oh
it's
God.
crazy. It's something has to be done about that. Seriously.
Yeah, that's why people were protesting, like, how in the world? That guy was running away and he had his back turned, and you shot him 5 times. One bullet was enough to stop him. Did you have to shoot 5?
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, so what ended up happening to the guy is that he retired, and he got 2 years for manslaughter and involuntary manslaughter. But if that dude come out, people gonna get him. People gonna get him because he won't beat on police officer no more.
Oh, my God.
That's crazy.
The kind of world we're living in, man. This is the kind of world we're living in. This whole justice system sucks. I mean, don't even get me started on Casey Anthony. You know, I mean, seriously. And they try to come at me on Twitter because I was saying, listen, I don't care if they mad. Listen, people, y'all know I'm an opinionated person. I'm going to speak my mind. But at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. That's it.
Basically.
No?
Basically.
That's it. But, you know.
Man, some things just have you shaking your head like, this is too much, you know. So this is a good question. This is a good question I'm about to ask you, okay? So what do you say to young people, right, that come to you about being pressured to do drugs or engage in sexual activities?
Listen, I have never, this is going to sound so strange, I've never done drugs in my life, like anything. You know, I just can't, I'm already naturally crazy, so you throw anything else with that, I don't know what you're going to get.
A chemical reaction.
Yes. So at the end of the day, if you're feeling pressure to smoke or do drugs or anything like that, listen, it's your body. We only get one. And if you want to abuse it and be stupid, then go right ahead. I'm so sorry to say it like that because you know what? It's your body. You have to take care of it. It gets sick. Absolutely. It breaks down. Yeah, putting that stuff into your body is – look, I know everybody – a lot of people like to smoke weed. A lot of people like to – everybody have their preferences. But you got to know at the end of the day, everything in this world has a consequence. So if you abuse your body at one day, it really will react to whatever it is you're doing. In terms of like
I agree with
being
you.
pressured.
I don't smoke at all. I don't really get it.
I
think it's disgraceful.
I don't judge because trust me. There's a lot of people around me who do stuff, and I'm in LA a lot of the time, and there's a lot of people who do, and I know I'm friends with a lot of famous people who do stuff as well, more than just weed. You know, I'm not really friends, but I'm acquaintances, but at the end of the day, that's their thing. Like, that's
what they do.
It's your body. That's your body. You only get one body for your whole lifetime. You only have one body. You know what I'm saying?
Once you mess it up,
choose what you do to it wisely. Because when stuff starts breaking down with the body, it's a wrap. You know, it's a wrap.
Everybody's body works differently. Like,
even
if your friend smokes weed, that doesn't mean that you're going to have the same effect as them. That happened to my sister.
Exactly. And another thing, too, the young people out there, and I'm not trying to sound like a mama. I'm only saying what I say to my young little brother. Okay, this weed that they're selling is not the natural kind. Sometimes you think you might be smoking natural stuff. Guess what? They done lace that crap with acid. They done lace that crap with tea, and you think you're going to get yourself a little high, and before you know it, your little behind is going through a window. And I've seen it happen. So at the end of the day,
it's crazy.
And stuff like that. You got to know what you're doing, people. Trust me, you got to know what you're doing because these people, that's another thing. You know, I see people pulling from people and all kinds. Don't be doing that. You don't know what that person rolled up in their weed. You know?
Yeah, everybody just tap that fast. Nobody questions.
I used to work in a hospital. Sometimes when you get high, all right, and this is a fact, at a certain point you want something that makes you higher. So start off with something as simple as just weed and then graduate to something as serious as meth. You know, not in all cases, but in a lot of cases, that's what ends up happening.
They want more. They want to get more higher. Yeah.
They want to get more high. So it's stupid. And to everybody about to address your other question about the whole sexual pressure thing, listen, look, you don't have to say yes to nobody, okay? Everybody, I think that sex is a big topic now because I don't know.
Yeah,
people, they just don't wait no more.
You know, the music videos, the celebrities, the men, commercials, everything, like, everything has something to do with it.
Everything is.
Well, I think think if you're being pressured to have sex and you're not ready, then you need to leave whoever that person is. Because if they care about you, then they're going to respect you. No means no, and they need to understand it. If they can't, hit the damn door. Bye. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? They come a dime a dozen at the end of the day. Listen, the game never changes. You know, the players does. So at the end of the day, sex is not running and leaving anybody. Everybody needs to take their time, get educated. There's so many diseases out here, too. Oh, my God. You know, I think that's one of the reasons why I've been with my fiancé so long, because I will seriously hurt. You know what? I think I will go back to 4 days in jail if somebody ever gave me something. So, listen, if you are having sex, young people, because I know a lot of you are, wrap it up, use protection, and females, ladies, young girls, if you're out there and dudes are pressuring you to sleep with them, please take your time and do things when you want to do and when you feel is right. Because at the end of the day, these little boys, they do not care. Some of them, after they sleep with you, they done chewing your name like bubblegum, please. And that's the last thing you need is a harassment in school. Next thing you know, you can't walk anywhere without people calling you names.
And one thing I want to talk about is sending out explicit photos of yourself.
Yes. Oh, people. Yes. Can I say something real quick about that? Hello, everybody. We are in 2011. Okay. If you're not okay with being plastered on Media Takeout or World Star Hip Hop, please do not send any photos of you in the nude or undressed, because trust me, it will get out there. Thank you.
It will. One way or the other, it's gonna get out there.
And it's
going to be like Amber Rose. You're going to be like Amber Rose trying to explain yourself that, no, a friend of mine had send the pictures to myself or whatever, something.
I think nude, the body is a beautiful thing. If you're comfortable with your body, fine, all that. I'm just saying, if you know you're not okay with it, then just don't send it to anybody. If it's cool with you, fine, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if you know you don't want your pictures out there ever for anybody to see, do not send it to anybody. You just can't. People can't be trusted these days.
Yeah, because the same thing happened to Jennifer from Basketball Wives, and it was like,
we
don't know if she did it herself or.
I know, that was funny. That was hilarious.
That one was weird. It was kind of like, okay, so she did it. Who did it? Somebody did it. She sent it to a friend.
I know. Somebody said Royce do it. Like, who did?
Right. That was an awkward moment.
And shout out to that. I love that show. It's like the grown-up version of the Bad Girls Club to me, and I love it.
Yeah, it's like you know what? It's like the elegant. I think it's like an elegant upscale. I think it's an upscale Bad Girl version.
It's like an upscale grown-up version of the Bad Girls Club. It really is.
Absolutely.
And I love it. I can't get enough.
It's so much juice.
I don't miss an episode.
Huh? So do you think that when all these things, bad things happen, does it because she was the creator of the show? Because sometimes I get people who ask, what is the point of Shani still continuing to to make these shows? Because they obviously don't represent the girls in a good way, or at least they can't control themselves.
It's like the TV business, and the reality TV business is a multi-billion-dollar business. And it might suck, it might be messed up, but at the end of the day, people are watching. Basketball Wives is one of VH1's highest rated shows. I mean, it's doing numbers as big as I Love Money and Flavor Flav used to do, and those shows are huge. Yeah. So I think that she's going to continue as long as the bankroll and as long as that show is in demand. She's going to continue, and I'm very sorry. I will be watching because I cannot get enough of their drama.
I don't miss the episode. I'm tuning in like, girl, you just see Tiny. Wow.
I'm like, Mika, Mika, shut up. Mika, put some tape around it, Mika. I was feeling so bad for Mika.
I saw that coming.
I felt so bad for Mika, and I was hoping, and this is so evil. I was hoping. Yes, I was so hoping. I was sitting there, and I told my cousin, me and my cousin looked at each other. I said, don't you wish Susie would have got hit by mistake? And we started laughing, just for running her mouth. Just for running her mouth, yes. Yes, we are beating up the messenger in this one, Susie. Because Susie knew exactly what she's doing. I mean, Susie cannot hold water, okay? She cannot hold water at all.
She was actually like telling.
Go to her, though. You know what I'm saying? Why did Mika go to her in the first place?
Why did Mika go? That's another thing. I was looking at Mika like, you are so What is wrong with you?
It ain't even that, but she came at Evelyn talking. She came at Jennifer talking, and she did the same thing with Shawnee. So it was like by one, and then she went to, you know, let me
tell you something. You see, Evelyn and Shawnee are real tight. Like, they real tight outside of the show. So Shawnee ain't going to choose anybody over Evelyn or Jennifer. Period,
Absolutely.
point blank. And I think Shawnee really does like Tammy. Tammy's my girl. Tammy makes the show.